Welcome to vSkills YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about the top interview questions for accessibility testing. So, let's get started. Question number 1. What is the purpose of accessibility testing? The answer is: accessibility testing is a sort of software testing that ensures that the program under test is usable by persons with disabilities such as hearing loss, color blindness, senior citizens, and other disadvantaged groups. Usability testing is a subset of this. Question number 2. What is web accessibility? The answer is: web accessibility is the inclusive practice of ensuring that no barriers exist that hinder persons with physical impairments, situational limitations, and socio-economic bandwidth and speed restrictions from interacting with or accessing websites on the World Wide Web. When websites are properly planned, created, and edited, all users have access to the same information and capabilities. Question number 3. What is WCAG used for? The answer is: WCAG is a set of recommendations, created by the World Wide Web Consortium, W3C, to make web and mobile content more accessible to people with disabilities. Question number 4. What do you mean by Google Lighthouse? The answer is: Google Lighthouse is an open-source, automated web page quality measurement tool. It can be used on any web page, whether it is public or requires authentication. Google Lighthouse evaluates web page performance, accessibility, and search engine optimization. Question number 5. What is unit testing? The answer is: unit testing is a sort of software testing that examines individual software units or components. The goal is to ensure that each unit of software code works as intended. Unit testing is carried out by developers throughout the development, coding, phase of an application. Unit tests are used to isolate a part of code and ensure that it is correct. A singular function, method, process, module, or object might be considered a unit. Question number 6. What is integration testing? The answer is: integration testing is a sort of testing in which software modules are conceptually connected and tested as a unit. A typical software project is made up of several software modules written by various programmers. The goal of this level of testing is to find flaws in the way various software modules interact when they're combined. Question number 7. What is manual testing? The answer is: manual testing is a type of software testing in which test cases are run by hand rather than using an automated tool. All test cases are manually executed by the tester from the perspective of the end user. It determines whether or not the application meets the requirements specified in the required document. To finish nearly 100% of the software application, test cases are created and implemented. Manually created test case reports are also available. Question number 8. How do you implement accessibility? The answer is: to implement accessibility, incorporate it in the design stage of development so that the product or service can be used by disadvantaged and disabled persons and is accessible to them. The product or service should have features to support accessibility, features like screen readers, addressing color blindness, speech recognition, and many more. Question number 9. What do you mean by Big Bang testing? The answer is: the Big Bang integration testing is a technique in which all software components, modules, are brought together at the same time to create a complex system. The integration of the various elements is subsequently put to the test as a whole. The integration process will not be started until all components have been completed, according to this verification technique. Question number 10. What do you mean by ARIA? The answer is: ARIA stands for Accessible Rich Internet Application. Screen reader users will benefit from ARIA. It will not make a visual change. The HTML tags are lacking a lot of tags, states, and properties. In addition, many of the custom modules we create, like carousels and pagination, are not described in the HTML. Screen reader users will be unable to comprehend these. ARIA defines the responsibilities, characteristics, and states for screen readers in order to convey information about such modules. In a nutshell, ARIA serves as a link between HTML's missing information and screen readers. Question number 11. What is an accessibility tree? The answer is: an accessibility tree is a part of your website's DOM. All accessible objects are created in the accessibility tree for each DOM element that needs to be exposed to assistive technologies. This tree can also be seen in the debuggers for Firefox and Chrome. Question number 12. What do you mean by usability and accessibility testing? The answer is: Usability testing is a type of software testing which tests a software application on the level of usability or easiness that an end user will have in using the application under test. During usability testing, the end user is monitored by the tester or researcher, for ease of their task completion, any issue or problems being faced. Whereas, accessibility testing is a part of usability testing and involves testing of application under test, for being usable by people with disabilities as in age, motion, hearing, vision, even literacy. Question number 13. Is accessibility testing functional or non-functional? The answer is yes. Accessibility testing can be functional testing if we validate the functioning of the application against the functional requirements only. But, accessibility testing focuses on usage by disadvantaged and disabled persons and the ease with which they can learn and use the application. Hence, though accessibility testing is not functional testing but can be used as functional testing if desired or specified for the same. Question number 14. What is Agile methodology in testing? The answer is Agile methodology in testing means testing as per Agile principles, which involves continuous testing as per continuous development or delivery of software during software development life cycle. Testing and development take place simultaneously. Question number 15. What are the four major categories of accessibility? The answer is, the four major categories of accessibility as per Web Content Accessibility Guidelines are: first, perceivable. User can comprehend the information. Second, operable. User can use, navigate the information. Third, understandable. User can understand the information. Fourth, robust. Information is interpreted reliably. Question number 16. What are the types of functional testing? The answer is, some of the types of functional testing are: first, unit testing. Second, component testing. Third, smoke testing. Fourth, sanity testing. Fifth, regression testing. Sixth, integration testing. Seventh, API testing. Question number 17. What are accessibility tools? The answer is accessibility tools are applications or agents used by disadvantaged and disabled persons to use application software that has been tested for accessibility, navigatable and is usable by them. Some of the accessibility tools are: first, screen readers, for vision and hearing disabilities. Second, color scheme changer, for colorblind persons. Third, local language selection, for low literacy persons. Fourth, accessibility plugins and add-ons, for old age and physical disability. Question number 18. What is accessibility mode? The answer is accessibility mode is the mode or environment which helps disadvantaged and disabled persons to access and use the application software. In Microsoft Windows, the accessibility mode has various options like a magnifier, screen reading, speech recognition and many more. Question number 19. What is mobile accessibility testing? The answer is mobile accessibility testing is testing of mobile software, applications and websites for being accessible. Mobile accessibility testing is a part of usability testing and involves testing of application under test, for being usable by people with disabilities as in age, motion, hearing, vision, even literacy. Question number 20. What is localization testing? The answer is localization testing is a type of software testing and involves testing of application under test, for being compliance to local language or culture. Question number 21. What is meant by smoke testing? The answer is smoke testing is done in earlier stages of software development when the software build has many errors, to detect the correct working of crucial functionality. Question number 22. What is the difference between accessibility and usability? The answer is the difference between accessibility and usability is as usability testing is a type of software testing which tests a software application on the level of usability or easiness that an end user will have in using the application under test. During usability testing, the end user is monitored by the tester or researcher, for ease of their task completion, any issue or problems being faced. Whereas, accessibility testing is a part of usability testing and involves testing of application under test, for being usable by people with disabilities as in age, motion, hearing, vision, even literacy. Accessibility testing is done manually or by using automated tools. Question number 23. Why is accessibility important for students with disabilities? The answer is Accessibility is important for students with disabilities as it enables them to access information, use it, grasp more information to make decisions and be independent and do not require the support of others for tasks. Question number 24, what is an accessibility audit? The answer is: an accessibility audit is an audit of accessibility compliance by the product or service. It assesses the level of accessibility compliance and which of disadvantaged and disabled persons can access the product or service. Question number 25, what are accessibility services? The answer is: accessibility services are services or software which makes a software application accessible to disadvantaged and disabled persons. Accessibility services on mobile or accessibility software on a computer help easy navigation and usage by disadvantaged and disabled persons. Question number 26, what is an accessibility evaluation tool? The answer is: accessibility evaluation tools are software or web service which help in the evaluation of application software or websites or web services. The accessibility evaluation tool may be paid or free for use. Question number 27, what is universal design for accessibility? The answer is: universal design means planning to build physical, learning and work environments so that they are usable by a wide range of people, regardless of age, size or disability status. While universal design promotes access for individuals with disabilities, it also benefits others. Question number 28, what is Check Accessibility in Word? The answer is: Check Accessibility in Word is a tool to check for accessibility of a Microsoft Office document in Word. It shows errors, tips to make it more accessible for disadvantaged and disabled persons. Question number 29, what is ADA compliance? The answer is: ADA compliance refers to the Americans with Disabilities Act standards for accessible design, which states that all electronic and information technology, like websites, must be accessible to people with disabilities. Question number 30, how do I run Accessibility Checker in PowerPoint? The answer is: in Word, PowerPoint and Excel, the Accessibility Checker can be accessed as follows. Open the File tab. Then, click Info in the left menu. After that, click the button Check for Issues, next to Inspect Document, and select Check Accessibility in the drop-down menu. A report will open showing any errors found. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.